Dear friends, once more, welcome to another edition of our program, Demystifying Academic Research. In this program, we try as much as possible to make academic research understandable by using local examples and contextual realities. We are already working on the systematic literature review, or some other scholars call systematic review. We saw that there are 6 stages to arrive at a successful systematic review. The first stage is we call it prepare your topic. So other scholars call it the protocol, while others call it the methodology. In that very first stage, it is meant for us to lay down the foundation works, define the steps to be taken, define the various concepts to be used, the terms, terminologies, look at the synonyms, define the databases, and define the publications. All that was done in our edition of yesterday. So today we are going to begin with the second stage, which is to search for your studies. Once more, my name is Mike Booker, and I'm glad for you as a returning subscriber. Please, you are welcome, and please, we encourage those who are coming for the very first time. You are in the right place where we demystify academic research and make it understandable. Please like, share, and make your comments known at the comment section. As we proceed, we'll go immediately. How to search for studies for a systematic literature review. There are 5 steps to be taken to search for studies. My dear friends, the very first stage is for us to be clear with the terms to be searched for. That should have been done in the very first stage, in the first part. We did that yesterday. We defined the various terms to be used. There are maybe a couple of them, 5, 6, or 3 terms. The second step is to make a reference list. This is a list that guides you as you go along. Be sure what you are using. The third stage is to be clear the number of papers to be reviewed. Remember, this is systematic literature review, systematic study, and so you are supposed to be clear from the onset. It's supposed to be scientific. It's supposed to have a checklist. There are supposed to be guidelines. So you're supposed to be clear that I'm going to deal with 10 studies. But guess what? In the beginning, you may have to deal with about 1,000 or 2,000 studies based on what you included in your inclusion and inclusion criteria. The studies that you selected, maybe they were only peer-reviewed journals, maybe they were only book section, maybe they were only journal articles or newspaper articles. You may have, based on this fact, some similarity to the terms that you search, you may have about 2,000. By the end, you may end up working on 5 selected books or peer-reviewed journals that you are going to study detailedly, and these 5 may be the ones that have something in common. I mean, they are written on the same topic. It must, not even may, it must be something that has something in common. They work on the same topic. And then, of course, you are going to use the result to confirm a hypothesis or to answer a worrying question. The next stage is for us to continue now to focus, to know that once you are doing the systematic review studies, when you are when you are doing the search, sometimes you may include or you may not even include the language boundary. So you make it broad as possible, so that everything is very clear from the beginning. And then from there now, you can now be sure of the number of books that you can have. At this level, we think that we are ready to hit the next stage of our study. And the next step is supposed to be selection and screening of the studies or documents. Now, we are already at this stage. It's meant for us to select the studies. Maybe we have selected about 2,000 studies, or 2,000 documents, or 2,000 peer-reviewed journals, or 2,000 book section, or 2,000 newspaper articles. The next stage is to follow the inclusion and the exclusion criteria to see which study it goes through the sifter, which studies go through the funnel, so that at the next stage we can use it for the screening. So tomorrow we are going to deal with the screening of the studies. Once more, you are welcome to this platform where we demystify academic research. We are glad to have you. Please feel free to share the channel to others who may not know about it. As we share together, we try to enrich each other with a little that we know. So therefore, please see you tomorrow for the next edition of our program as we demystify academic research. Once more, my name is Mike Booker, an international scholar in the Netherlands and in Belgium. Thank you for being there. See you tomorrow. Please be safe, and I wish you the best understanding for your studies.